Black Rose is black woman. Black Rose is black mother, black sister, every black beautiful woman.
A black rose is a black woman who's vivacious, beautiful, strong, and powerful, who can see the importance of empowering other black women and being a voice to those who can't actually stand up for themselves.
The black woman is very rare and has a very, by rare I mean that they have a very rare gene within themselves called the Eve gene. And that is the gene that carries, that can create any race. And only the black woman can do that, you know. And that is why we are so rare. That is why we are so special. That is why we are called the Black Roses.
To me, personally, a black rose identifies with a black woman. A black woman that is oppressed, a black woman that is not free, but still striving to be free, basically.
I don't know if there'll ever be, I look back to my grandmother's time, I look back at my grandmother who passed on now. Lori, unaitsa ing, lori unabatla wetsa ing, malente, We pumana re, you are in conflict with what you wanna do and with what you have to do.
It's been happening with our mothers, our aunts, our friends, our sisters, our just women in our lives who contribute to making sure us, the new generation, grow stronger, and us, the new generation, grow with confidence. And we are proud to be in the skin we are in. We are proud and confident to be the person we are today.
At the moment, I don't think there is, in fact, because the black rose finds herself having to work hard and strive for a lot of things that are not taken care of by anyone. This includes the government, this includes everyone that is involved in our country or even in Africa as a whole. So I don't think that the black rose is actually being recognized the way that it should be, and it's actually being assisted the way that it should be assisted.
There are means. As to adequate, I don't think so, When you put means in front of a person who didn't have those means before, you ought to teach them the culture of those means. You can't just give people who had nothing everything all in one go and expect them to know how to deal with it the right way, however well your means are.
There is support, but it's not adequate. We need a collective system in place to truly manifest the potential of a black rose, where we, as the black rose, engage and empower each other, and that may also lead to others buying into the whole idea of the black rose.
South Africa wants to talk about women being in president in power. Like, women have always been in power. Matlong a rona ke bona ba ranang matlo basadi, So hore batla fumana any type of compensation, ha ke bone e ka ba jwalo, mara ha re ka mamelwa fela in the vision that we have, in the things that we want to implement.
Within the corporate industry alone, the black woman is still the least paid amongst the black males and white males and other races. And that is one factor that cripples black women from growing, from doing more than just surviving within the corporate industry, we can't just survive, we need to thrive as black women,
A black rose is in fact empowered enough, because I believe that our history on its own is enough to empower you as a black woman. Information that you as a black rose need to bother yourself and gather around in order for you to help other BlackRose grow up and teach them. Yes, we may not have enough facilities. Yes, we may not have enough education or equipment to assist us to get where we want to get. But I think it's up to us individually as women to create this information, to create this knowledge, to teach others. Because at the end of the day, we might require all this help from everyone, but we're the ones that see the more importance of being a black woman in South Africa as a whole. So it's up to us to actually do that.
It's empowered in a way to use its full potential, in a way, like it's yeah. Ka tsela ya hore o tlameha hore a tsebe hore ho etsahalang mo a dulang teng. Because our environment ke yona e re empowerang. We react to what is happening in our environment. So whatever it is, the skills tse hlokahalang, we go out, re lo di thola, we source them out, and then re khutle re kgone ho dilana le environment ya rona. So in terms of ho reach our potential, tse ding di BlackRose, they don't reach their full potential. You know, they are left worse than they were before.
To be empowered, you need to know who you are. You need to know what you stand for. You need to know where you come from, and you need to know what it is that you want. Just because your friend is a singer does not mean that you are going to be a singer. Just because your friend is a good accountant, it doesn't mean that you are meant to be an accountant. There will only ever be one you. And the minute you accept that, and the minute you act in that spirit and act in self-confidence and awareness of yourself, you know what, I love this, I don't love this. I'm good at this, but I don't feel it. It's not for me. That is empowerment. And we are getting support from many people. We are getting support from sisters, from schools, from brothers, from families. You know, we are getting to that point where we are just supporting ourselves and each other in just acknowledgement of who a black sister is and a BlackRose is.
That culture, it is dying. That culture of gentlemen, the culture of ladies first, all of that is dying. And all of that is important, you know. A nurtured woman is a woman that gives more, you know. Lions know that they take care of their lionesses. The lionesses will come back with the food.
Men are starting to feel more threatened by the BlackRose, which is why they do everything in their power to make women feel less and inferior to them.
The most important thing that BlackRose needs would be motivation, support, and a lot of infrastructure would assist as well. Because without that, it seems like we're not getting anywhere.
Art, it's a weapon against many battles. And art has won many battles.
There are a lot of things that happen to women across all industries, but at the end of it, you wouldn't really just treat anyone you didn't respect anyhow, you know? And the stem of it is respect towards women, especially BlackRoses, is not at a level that it needs to be in order for society to thrive at all.
Now it's mainly black women on TV, but that's the problem. It's nude black women on TV. They make it seem as if it's okay to go around with your bra, show your booty, try to impress guys. It's not.
It begins with self. You need to know who you are, know the power which you hold within you as a BlackRose.
Let your life be a chance, not just for you, but for a lot of young women to see through you that there is change.
And if there's anything you need to know is that you're good enough, and you need to trust your instinct and trust yourself. You're strong, you're beautiful, you're unique. In a garden, there are hundreds of flowers, depending on the size of the garden, you know, and they're all different. A sunflower can't compete with a rose, BlackRose. Normal roses can't compete with BlackRoses, you know.
My skin is black.